The honourable member from Saanich, Gulf Islands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And thanks to all the tributes that have already been made. Your own words, Mr. Speaker, were profoundly moving. It is in this place, in moments like this, when we are united with exactly the same sense of shared humanity in paying tribute to someone we universally loved and admired. I know Chuck Strahl to have been, for his life, an honest man doing an honest day's work every single day. His life is a profile in faith and a profile in courage. I will not forget ever how young he was. I think of it now, I just checked dates, that he was only 48 years old when he told the world he had mesothelioma, as the honourable member for Windsor West just mentioned, because of an exposure to asbestos. When people didn't think about it in the brake linings of the vehicles, when he was doing honest work in the forest industry, that all those years later, he would be given a sentence from his doctor that would have stopped many people, but it didn't. He was told at only 48 years old that he had a lung cancer that would kill him. And he didn't stop. He didn't feel sorry for himself. He ran again. He got reelected in 2006. We've heard from so many members that I won't repeat it. His achievements in cabinet, his hard work. But we know that by 2011, he announced he wouldn't run again. And that's when I got elected, was after he wasn't here anymore. But we'd become friends before that happened. And whenever I'd run into him, as we do, those of us who live in BC and travel to Ottawa, I'd always say, "You must be so proud of the member for Chilliwack Hope," and he'd always burst with pride. He was so proud. I know how much he loved all of his kids. He always spoke of Karina and Lonnie and Kyla and grandchildren, and thank God he defied the odds to live as long as to 67 to see so many of his kids. But you see, the thing is, I'm still angry. I'm still angry that this country produced a product which was the single biggest occupational killer, killing hundreds of thousands of people around the world, and this year taking Chuck Strahl from us. And I just want to salute his profile and courage, because it took courage. He resigned from Parliament. He didn't have to put himself out there. He went on national television to say, it's time to say chrysotile asbestos kills. It's time to say it out loud. And it's time for Canada to do the right thing. And for that, even as Chuck Strahl left politics, he saved lives around the world by speaking truth to power. God bless him. We know he is with a heavenly host. We know that the Lord he loved has welcomed him home. But as one of his many colleagues who admired him, I just want to say a deep thanks. It's people like Chuck who make this place decent. Thank you, and thanks to all his family, and much, much love and deepest sympathy.